Hey everybody, this is Dry. I'm back for... What the fuck? I don't know what's going on with my fucking charger, but whatever. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2. Last time we just beat the gym leader class trainer battles, and now we're going to do the lectures for the Elite Four class. Let's hit it. Okay, yeah. Not that much. Here we go. Multiply damage. Welcome to the Elite Four class. This student must like me. Let's get started right away. Now, I will cover a very interesting topic. Double duty damage. Okay. If the moves and the Pokemon's type matches, damage is 1.5. If the move's type match up is good against both of the target's types, damage is times 4. For a critical hit, it is times 2. By multiplying all these damage multipliers, it's 12 times damage. I explained this part earlier. Actually, there are 2 other multipliers that may also be applied. Let me explain. Number 1, the weather. For 5 turns, after using Sunny Day, the power of Fire-type moves is 1.5. Likewise, for 5 turns after using Rain Dance, the power of Water-type moves are multiplied by 1.5. 3 moves change the weather. Sandstorm, Sunny Day, and Rain Dance. There will be more, like Snow Cloak, Hail, which makes it hail, and then there's a new one, which is Blizzard, which is, makes stuff like, basically makes it snow. Kinda same thing, too. And then the Misty Terrains are basically like versions of Sunny Day and Rain Dance for their respective type. Regardless. That's later shit. Right now we only have Sandstorm, Sunny Day, and Rain Dance. Don't worry, these weather conditions will not double or triple. Let's see what happens to the damage multiplier of 12 if these occur. The multiplier is 12 times 1.5 equals 18. So with the right conditions, a move could inflict times 18 the usual damage. Number 2, held items. Yep. This is where held items get to take place. Certain items like Miracle Seed or Charcoal boost specific types of moves times 1.1. This multiplier also applies to the combined damage, including the weather. There are also items that affect only special kinds of Pokemon. For instance, Light Ball doubles the power of Pikachu's special attacks. Thick Bone doubles the physical attack power of Cubone and Marowak. Let's see how the combined damage multiplier works. Consider a case in which a Pikachu holds a Light Ball. If this Thunderbolt hits the weak spot of said Water-flying type Gyarados, here it comes, and then it goes. Kaboom! The damage is multiplied 24 times. Wow, that certainly is extreme. So be wary of these 3 Pokemon, Pikachu, Cubone, and Marowak. Yeah, back then you had to be careful of these fucks. Because, if a trainer had a Pikachu with a fucking Light Orb, yeah, I would be scared. I would be fucking scared. Water types and flying types are fucking terrified of Pikachu. Absolutely. Okay. That's the Thick Club. That's correct, yep. Having dinner. Hungry. Alright, moves. Support moves. Do you use support moves? These include moves that lower the opponent's stats, induce sleep, cause confusion, and so on. I love them. Did you know that by and large, there are two major kinds of support moves that are intended for use against opponents? There are two types of support moves. Ones that work regardless of the type matchup and are affected by the type matchup. You do remember the type of matchups, I hope. For example, Psychic type moves have zero effect on Dark type Pokemon. So, in this case, moves such as Psybeam and Psychic won't work. However, there are also support moves that aren't affected by type matchups. These moves will work on any type of Pokemon. For example, Hypnosis will make even Dark-type Pokemon sleep. There are other exceptional moves besides these, so please do be careful, like Confuse Ray. There are also support moves that are affected by type matchups. Depending on the Pokemon's type, these moves may not work at all. For example, Thunder Wave will never have any effect on a ground-type Pokemon. After all, the type matchup of an electric-type and ground-type Pokemon is the worst. It won't have any effect. In similar fashion, the Poison-type support moves, Poison Gas, Toxic, and Poison Powder have no effect on Steel-type Pokemon. There are other moves, support moves of this nature. So how do you tell these two kinds of support moves apart? Look at the message that appears if a move doesn't work. It could say it didn't affect Pokemon or it doesn't affect Pokemon. If it says it didn't affect appears, your move was not affected by the type matchup. It just failed. It doesn't affect appears, your move is affected by the type matchup. It will never work on that type of Pokemon. Okay, give it your best shot. Alright. What's your question, Earl? Yay! Moves and tactics. In general, a speedy Pokemon enjoys an advantage since it can attack first. However, you can make up for slowness by using the right moves and tactics. Let me share some of my best tactics. If you wish to attack before your opponent, the three moves are Quick Attack, Extreme Speed, and Mach Punch enable the user to attack first. Agility boosts the user's speed. You can also lower the opponent's speed by using a support move like Scary Face or the added effects of a move such as Icy Wind. Paralyzing the opponent also sharply reduces its speed. Use these tactics to move before your opponent. If your Pokemon can act first, you won't have to fear moves like Pain Split or Reversal. Just make sure you knock out the opponent before it can use these moves. You can also avoid Destiny Bond, a move that makes the foe faint if the user faints. Again, just defeat the foe before it can be used. Incidentally, there are also moves and tactics that don't depend on speed or which Pokemon move first. Let's examine some of these. Okay. The move Perish Song causes both Pokemon to faint in 3 turns. However, its effects wear off if the Pokemon is switched out. Therefore, you should make it impossible for the opponent to switch beforehand. If a Pokemon uses Bide, it takes whatever damage the foe inflicts for 2 to 3 turns, then releases that built-up energy to inflict double the damage it's taken. Counter and Mirror Coat are retaliation moves. Which you can see my wall again, my bad. One strikes back with double the damage against physical attacks, one with special. Also, 3 moves are always used at the bottom of the turn after the foe's move, okay? Future Sight is an attack move that strikes 2 turns after use. It is not affected by type matchups. Therefore, its effect is not multiplied by 1.5 if used by a psychic type Pokemon. It works on all Pokemon types, including Dark and Fighting. Okay. That wraps it up. Pardon? You want to know more? Well, oh, look at this time I have to go. I love this guy. Agility. Corsair. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video of Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2. This has been Dry. Catch you all later. Bye, everyone.